right now, we the best right now. Guaranteed no one else better slept right now. Cut the check right now, want respect right now. Said my team gold, minus touch right now. It's just us right now, just us right now. My city don't.
What is good, YouTube? We are back with another video. We got dumbest. Okay, I'm dumb. So we got dumbest criminal. Nope, dumb. I should start this over, but you know what? I deserve to be laughed at in the comments. So we got a video, bro. Just check this out.
From the bandit who steals a manual car he can't drive, to the thief in a tight dress who slips things into her panties, these are the thieves who have an incredible level of stupidity. In the category of stupid robberies, this one is one of the most aberrant and comical. We first see a couple outside entering the store, and then a slightly laggard friend joining them. Obviously, her hair is causing her problems, since she keeps straightening it. While the young man stands in the corner of the store, the two girls browse the shelves, and they have a definite plan, to buy cans of Mountain Dew soda for the price of the drinks in the soda fountain. One circumstance that justifies this great scam is that the machine doesn't serve the drink they wanted. At least that's what they thought. Maybe this theft was a challenge they discovered on social networks and wanted to take up. Maybe it's a simple entertainment for them. Nevertheless, it is a stupid theft, since it is totally useless, as you will see. The two girls grab the cans and head for the soda fountain, out of sight of the cashiers. Then, they discreetly pour the contents of the can into the cup, eliminating the evidence of their crime. To keep up appearances, one of them will pour a few moments later. The young brunette woman will steal a cookie, with the complicity of their friend who is still standing at the bottom. Their illicit shopping finished, they nonchalantly leave the store, all happy with their turn. Unfortunately for them, all the sequences of the flight were recorded,
on
and
camera.
the images are so clear that we can identify their faces perfectly. But what's really ridiculous is that the two young ladies went to all the trouble of getting their favorite drink served by the soda fountain. They could have just checked first, before making their move. Considering the ease with which the two young...
You know what's funny is, or I was about to say, you know what's crazy is that the store camera footage is actually visible. I haven't seen like cleared store footage in any of these videos ever. Like, what is up, bro? It's 2021. Like, why does like our robbery footage look like Mario 64? Like, come on, bro. It's just like Nintendo 64 level. Like, so shout outs to this place for having clear video footage.
Women carried out this theft. One can fear that they are not used to it.
Why did why does dude look like what's that one dude? The dude from All Deaf who voiced Lamar on GTA. What's his name? Why can't I think of it? Oh, that's gonna bother me. Bro. Why can't I think of his name? I hate that feeling when I find out and I'm like, bro, I'm so dumb. I wanna figure it out before. Slink. Yep, Slink. Ah, gosh. I'm so stupid. Bro, he looked like Slink, bro. That's crazy. Alright.
One can fear that they are not used to it. The Indian state of Haryana was the scene of a very surprising crime, during the month of April this year. A gang of thieves deprived a whole district of vaccines. As the country faced an alarming shortage of COVID-19 vaccine and the health crisis took its toll, a group of bandits set out to loot an entire shipment of vaccine. After breaking into the Jind hospital, the thieves ransacked everything in their path, breaking into locks and storage units. They were able to steal a total of 1,700...
Real quick, if it doesn't explain, please tell me the advantage of stealing vaccines. If you were gonna sell them, I mean, maybe if the country's like deprived of them, yeah, that would make sense. I was about to say, like, you can get the vaccine for free. People are paying you to take the vaccine. So I wouldn't buy some from you. But I guess if they stole the shipments and the country's low on it, they could sell it. But yeah, but let me know below. Or this might explain
10
it.
vaccines, without touching the medicines or cash. The reason their plan was so successful is that the hospital administration had not installed any security equipment. Worse, they didn't even have a security guard. But immediately after the theft, the local police registered a complaint against the perpetrators, who have not yet been identified. Were these thieves enemies of the public good, loners, or part of a network? It is likely that this theft was useless, since most vaccines degrade very quickly if they are not kept at an extremely
really?
low temperature.
I didn't know that.
Even for specialists, storing vaccines is no easy task. But how could this gang of brutal thieves, who break everything in their path, have delicately placed these stolen vaccines at precise temperatures? Unfortunately, COVID-19 vaccines, like drugs and some medicines, are widely circulated on the dark web, and these greedy and selfish thieves do not hesitate in front of the lure of this game. Do you like this video? Then don't forget to give us a like,
Wait,
to
then why was
subscribe
this
to
dumb?
the channel and to activate the bell, so you
Maybe I
won't miss
missed
any of our
something.
next publications.
I've seen that
We
before.
continue.
That's hilarious.
In China's Qinghai district, there is a man, nicknamed Wang, who once had the misfortune to incur a large gambling
It's
debt.
hot.
It was imperative that he pay this debt, but he was far from having the necessary sum. In this critical situation, some people sometimes think of dishonest ways to get money. Wang, for example, had a bright idea inspired by Western films. This idea is very simple to carry out. It does not require violence, hostage-taking, or unparalleled computer skills. Wang was sure that by pouring bottles of water into vending machines, he would be able to produce a short circuit that would make all the bills in the machine flow out. The surveillance videos show him pouring several bottles into 3 vending machines without the slightest hindrance, causing material damage estimated at over 22,000 euros. It is difficult to determine how much profit this madman could have made from all this damage. However, it is certain that everything became more complicated for him, since the police quickly identified and found him. And the funny
there's
thing
cameras
is that
on
he dared to
all
say
of
that the
those.
culprit was his twin brother. We imagine that his debt must have been improved by a nice fine, and that all the problems he had must have put him off the game. In any case, we had a lot of fun with him.
I wonder if that
Here's
would
a hell
have
of a
actually
duo.
worked.
2 hooded thieves determined to break into a store in China. For more discretion, they had decided to commit the crime in the middle of the night. Their plan of action was not excessively worked. It was to break the front door of the store with bricks previously
Oh,
broken,
I've
and
seen
to help
this.
themselves at will once inside.
I've seen this.
We see them arrive. They look suspicious and examine the surroundings. But as soon as they are sure not to be observed, they pass to the action. The first, closer to the door, throws the brick. Then he wants at once to change position, and does not see that his accomplice had projected the brick in his turn. This one struck him in full head. He falls stiffly at once, and loses
Bro,
consciousness.
this is
His
so
friend then
stupid,
tries
bro.
to get him up.
Like, yo,
See that his
You
accomplice
coulda
had projected
stopped,
the brick
like,
in his turn.
right?
This one struck change position, and does not see that his accomplice had projected the brick in his turn.
Right here. You could have been like, oh, wait, he's coming this way. Let me stop throwing.
This one struck him in full head. He falls
But no,
stiffly
he
at
just
once.
kept throwing it. And this
Had
dude
projected the brick in his turn.
looks so.
This one
Oh,
struck
he
him
doesn't
in
look
full
over.
head.
But
He
like,
falls
you know
stiffly
your
at
partner's
once
over
and
there.
loses consciousness. His
Why
turn.
are you
this
walking
one struck
in-
him in full head. He falls stiffly at once and
'Cause they're
loses
dumb.
consciousness. His
You-
friend
that's
then
what-
tries
that's
to
what
get
you
him
get.
up, but his sidekick is perfectly inert, and he is forced to drag him.
That
If
nigga's
the
done.
2
Y'all
individuals
don't-
have
do not
traveled
know
a
how
long
heavy
distance
a-
without
a limp
vehicle,
body
they are
is,
not
bro.
at the end of their pain. In any case, it's a nice ending, and a good illustration of karma. These images from different surveillance cameras are of poor quality, but
See?
we can very
Yeah.
well follow the movements of this
This is
thief,
the quality
who
I
likes
was
to
talking about.
complicate his life. He had planned to break into a supermarket,
Shit
not
looked
through
like
the
a
front
little
door,
kid on
but
this
by
camera.
climbing onto the roof. But his adventure will not be easy. He is first filmed
Advertisement.
Want to start an online store quickly with
No.
products that are ready to sell?
No.
Head over to Wix.com.
Thanks.
outside the building, trying to climb a wall from a fairly accessible height. However, he doesn't succeed at first, and we see him take a fall that must have hurt him a lot, but not enough to discourage him. A
Yeah,
few
man.
moments later, he
Try
tries
again.
and this time with more success. The thief then disappears from the camera's field and works on the roof to open an access and enter the establishment. He succeeds,
Okay.
we don't know how, but it is at the price of a terrible upheaval. Indeed, one sees various components of the roof suddenly collapsing, carrying in their fall the theft, which falls for the second time. However, he quickly gets up, all
Hey, wait,
triumphant,
wait,
all
wait.
the theft, which falls.
That moment right there, bro, right here, where he's looking like, bro, what is wrong with me? What is wrong? What am I doing, bro? He's got that look on his face right now. Look at it. He's like, bro, what am I doing, nigga? What the fuck is wrong with me? But then he's like, well,
Second time.
I'm here now,
However,
so
he
let's get
quickly
it.
gets up, all triumphant, because the hardest part is over. The thief
I'm
only
here
has
now,
to fill
what-
his cart
Bro,
as he wishes,
yeah, he got a
without
shopping
forgetting,
cart,
of
like,
course,
he's
to strip
just-
the box. He is the master of the place. But getting out of the store
He
was
had a
perhaps
shopping
harder
cart
than
like it was a
getting in.
normal day.
In the next few minutes, he will fail at everything he sets out to do. We first see him struggling to break the window, then trying to get out through the open roof, using a ladder that ends up slipping out from under his feet, causing him to fall a third time. Desperate,
Bro.
the thief, whom we almost feel sorry for, tries to break the surveillance camera that he has finally noticed, but he
It's
misses.
too late,
Finally,
bro.
by lassitude, he sits down on a barrel and smokes a cigarette while the police arrive on the
Yep.
scene. His
Yeah,
adventure,
it's about that
in
time.
any case, was rich in twists and turns, and by telling it, he will have something to amuse his cellmates.
Yep, go ahead and get on the ground, big fella.
The shortest robbery attempts are the best. In
Yeah, I've seen
Thailand,
this. This is
Suphachai
hilarious.
Panthong, a 27-year-old man, entered a jewelry store. He had no intention of buying any charm. His not-so-inventive plan was simple, to run away from the store once he had the jewel in hand. We see him enter, a little uncomfortable, going back and forth, then asking to try on a gold necklace worth 600 euros. The jeweler hands it to him, and Suphachai tries it on, adjusts it, examines it,
And then
and
runs.
rushes towards the closed door. Bam! Closed. It would seem that
You see how the dude didn't even move the cashier? He was like, yep, here we go.
Closed.
Mhm,
It would
go ahead
seem
and give me
his
that back.
physiognomy did not inspire confidence in the clairvoyant salesman, who had surreptitiously locked the front door. The thief is thus trapped without knowing it, and all he will get
That's
is
what
to
you
wear the
get.
precious necklace for several seconds. He is ashamed, goes back and gives the necklace back to the seller, who doesn't seem surprised or even angry. A few moments later, the police proceeded to the arrest of the Thai, who deserves the prize for the most ridiculous attempted robbery.
I wondered
Two
if he got away.
thieves in a black vehicle had decided to steal a
Or
car.
if they, not
a
if he got
parked
away,
car.
if they let him go.
Two thieves in a
Nope.
black vehicle had decided to steal a car, not a parked car, by forcing the door out of sight, but a moving car by bullying
Somebody
and
in it.
threatening the driver. The black vehicle with tinted windows is seen in the surveillance footage blocking the path of an oncoming white car, which had no
Yep, get
choice
out.
but to brake. Immediately,
Get
the
out.
armed robber jumps out of his vehicle, rushes towards the
Oh, they
driver
not
at
going?
the stop,
Okay, I was
and
about to
threatens
say.
him by summoning him to release his car. This one obeys without opposing resistance, and moves away the hands raised of the malefactor. The thief's method was all too successful, and the white vehicle is now his. But a circumstance, comical for us, and painful for him, will quickly make him disenchanted. The stolen car was manual, and the thief didn't know how to drive it at all. He didn't even know how to start the car, and from time to time,
You're like,
it
"Hey."
looked like he wanted to ask his victim for
Yep.
driving lessons. In
Yep, he's
short,
like, "Hey,
he
how you
couldn't
drive
handle
this
the
shit?"
situation at all, and he also made a serious mistake, which was to cause his arrest. He stayed still for a long time at the crime scene,
You shoulda
in
just
front of
ran.
a lot of witnesses, instead
You
of
shoulda
running
just-
away. What
dummy.
happens next is inevitable. The police intervene with a speed that is to be commended, and the thief and his accomplice are arrested. All's well that ends well.
That's
the victim
funny,
of
bro.
the theft gets his car back and the thieves are incarcerated. If the
That's
thieves had thought
hilarious.
for a moment,
And
they
you
would have
didn't know how
better
to drive
targeted
a
the vehicle to be
manualistic.
stolen. In a store in
That's funny, man. Yeah. I was about to say, they did it the right way, getting out and jacking somebody, because if you've seen bait car, do not just sit in some, or just not, do not steal no parked car with the keys inside, bro. Like, that's a bait. But yeah, he he didn't know how to drive a stick. He really got out like, bro, how you drive this motherfucker? like I'm not telling you. You figure it out. You don't want to steal shit. That's
Krasnodar,
hilarious.
Russia. A young woman dressed in a short, tight dress shamefully made a spectacle of herself
Yes,
to the
try
world.
and put some
she
stuff
first went
inside.
to this establishment with a specific idea in mind: shoplifting. As there was only one customer, quite mobile but not very curious about the affairs of others, she was not much hindered in her maneuver. But her robbery technique is original, to say the least. Thus, in the
Is it?
pictures, we see her, in front of the refrigerator, stealthily seizing half a dozen
That's not
articles that she
original.
immediately hides under her panties. She deftly manages to avoid arousing suspicion, but she doesn't
Think
get
she
off
hid it in her
scot-free.
bra, but
Certainly,
alright.
she won her bet, and was not chased
Those
out of
are
the
in the
store.
panties.
And whatever food was stolen, she must have enjoyed the taste of the forbidden fruit. However, when she entered
Camera.
the store, she didn't have the intelligence to check if there were cameras or
Yeah,
not. The consequence
exactly.
of this stupid imprudence is that the images of her pilfering,
Everywhere-
published by the security, made the
Everywhere has a camera, bro. I don't know why people don't expect to get caught on this. Like, there's cameras everywhere. Like, but this is why it's
turn
dumbest
of the world,
criminals,
and
dumbest
that she
robberies.
became the
bro.
laughing stock of
Whatever.
all the internet users. In addition, the police came after her, and given the clarity of the surveillance camera footage, it's hard to imagine that the thief eluded them for long. Anyway, after the repercussion of this event, she will surely not risk to do it again. We are now at the end of the video. Tell us
Well, yeah, hopefully that food was good, because, yeah, that might have been your last good meal until that prison food come through. But, yeah, man, not prison. You'll go to jail. Whatever. She won't like do big time for that, I don't think. But what do I know? Yeah, this will do it. It's dumbest robberies caught on tape, on camera, whatever. This is cool, man. I like videos like this. I'm trying to react. I should go look up more dumbest criminals, not just robberies, like other stuff that people do that's a crime, like drugs and stuff. People on drugs always trying to explain to the police that they not on drugs, and then they look in the car and there's drugs. It's hilarious, bro. So let me know if you want to see more videos like this or like that. Leave a like, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. Yeah, man, I'm gonna get at y'all in the next video. Peace.